What's up, guys? It's Tyler back with another MetaZoo PSA return video. Got quite a few bangers in the submission, and I can't wait to go through it with you guys. Luckily, I had an issue with the submission, and luckily I was able to get it addressed before it got returned to me. I don't know if you guys have seen lately they call it Mylar. It's like this plastic wrap or whatever, this plastic sheet film that they put in the PSA cases for some cards. I think usually like Topps Chrome or like the thicker cards. Yeah, my submission, all the cards had this like wrinkled plastic on the back. Yeah, I made a post about it. Tons of people have been posting about it. Also in like the Pokemon community. I think they actually used them on for One Piece cards. But anyways, yeah, I caught it before they got shipped back to me, and luckily they were able to fix it. And yeah, I wasn't sure if they were going to, because the guy that I talked to, he was pretty adamant that the team responsible for encasing the cards, they know what they're doing. So they determined that that was the best case for these MetaZoo cards, and which, I've never seen before. So I was trying to tell him, hey, I just got, another submission back, and then, another one before that, two recent submissions back, and none of them had that issue. And he was still trying to be very adamant. But anyways, we got it fixed. So yeah, just kind of a PSA. Wow, PSA, public service announcement. Yeah, if you guys have submissions out and you're expecting to get them back soon, double check them, because PSA is moving real quick right now. I think they're hiring a lot of new people, and I think some of those new people don't quite know what they're doing, and they're still learning. So there's some kinks that got to be worked out. So yeah, just keep an eye out on your submissions, guys, and yeah, just double check them before they get back to you. Anyway, without further ado, let's get into it. I don't know what order these are in. Ooh, okay, there we go. Starting off with a Dark Tower Mothman Festival PSA 9. Full disclosure, guys, yeah, since I did check this submission, because I've been having some issues lately, I do already know the grades. But still want to go through with you guys. So not getting my raw reaction, but still should be fun to go through with you guys. So anyway, PSA 9 on that. If you guys didn't know, there's two variants of that moth, like a light ink version and a dark ink, like more saturated version. I have one of them in a 10. I forget which one. I'm trying to get both variants in a 10. Okay, here's the another light version. I believe in a 9. I'll have to go through those. Usually those cards aren't too hard to grade. I've graded some before. And I got 2 10s last time on them. This one is a big card. So the original Mothman Festival in a PSA 10, and this one's actually pretty decent. So usually this card, most of them are like crooked and really off center. This one actually, for this card, isn't that bad centering wise. But I have some examples in here. You guys will see it where it's kind of crooked. Yeah, it's a pretty well known issue for this card. So I'm gonna put that one off to the side over here. Yeah, I was really hoping to get that one in a 10. So very happy that we did. Okay, yeah, you can kind of see it on this one. So if you guys look at the centering, you can see like it's thicker on the right over here versus on the left. But then up here, it's like thicker on the left than it is on the right. So yeah, pretty well known, pretty big issue, widespread issue with this card, that it's usually crooked. I sent quite a few of these ones in. Another 9 on the original Mothman Festival promo. So it's looking like these are clumped right now. They're still not in perfect order because the last one was 7-6 and this one's 7-9. Yeah, another 9 in that. Another 9. Yeah, it's a hard card to grade. I think the last PSA 10 sold for like $500. Ooh. There we go. Okay, so I sent in some Bear Walker cards. I actually sent in the full set. I was hoping to get the entire set in a 10. So we're starting off good because we got the Grim Reaper in a 10. Very nice. And we doubled up on it. So we got 2 Grim Reapers in a 10. Super happy about that. Actually, probably best I don't put them upright. I put them in a 10 stack over here. 10 stack off to the side. There we go. Okay, this one got an 8. I'll have to see why. But yeah, you can see, let me get both variants. So yeah, you can see the difference here. So the one on the left is the dark, more saturated variant of this card, and the one on the right is the lighter variant, which this one's kind of interesting. I feel like it was supposed to look like this. Actually, I remember seeing the original art, and I remember the moth stood out way more, like the details on it. So I don't think they quite nailed the printing of this card because the art looked way better, the original art. But yeah, it's kind of interesting. This is I don't know the word for it. I forget the word. It's kind of like when the colors are like inverted. I don't know. It's a special effect that you can do on images, and it makes it look really interesting. Let me know in the comments if you guys know the word or the effect that I'm forgetting. But it reminds me of that certain effect, the one on the right. But yeah, it's both variants. Trying to get both in a 10. Not doing so hot on this submission. And that card's getting kind of hard to find. You used to be able to pick it up for like 20 bucks a pop. I remember when Bailey was fire selling them. He had a ton. And they're going for like 15 to like 20 in his streams towards the end. Got another 10 on the Mothman Festival promo. So yeah, some of these cards will be for sale, guys. So yeah, any duplicates that you guys see and might be interested in, reach out to me. Let me know. Always willing to work out a fair or a good deal. So I did post a huge Genesis submission recently where I submitted most of the Genesis cards. I thought it was all of my Genesis cards, but I got cards all over the place. So as I was kind of putting together this submission, I found a couple more. So yeah, we did hit another PSA 10 Genesis Piazza Bird. And this one actually, from what I remember, was like super clean, really nicely centered. Corners on this one looked amazing. Yeah, super happy about this. Definitely happy to add another one to the PC. I think this one might become my like permanent personal copy just because of how especially nice this one was for my Genesis Master Set and Piazza Bird Master Set, because I'm trying to collect all of the Piazza Birds that I can, or that were made for OG Zoo. Did get a 9 on the Hodag. This card is harder to grade. Usually it's centering issues. This one's actually not horrible though, so I'll have to see maybe what held it back. I'll have to take a deeper look. Yeah, because this one actually wasn't that bad compared to other ones I've seen. But yeah, I did end up finding another Hodag. Put that off to the side. Another original Mothman Festival promo, PSA 9. Yeah, sent a lot of these in. Pretty much most of the ones I had that I thought likely had a shot. There we go. Bear Walker Mothman. PSA 10. Huge card. Not one you see every day. Honestly, one of the coolest Mothman arts that they probably ever did. Just love that card. Then we got a Sinkhole Sam PSA 10. So far we're 3 out of the 5. 3 for 5 on the set in PSA 10. So we need Piazza Bird and Loveland Frogman, and that will give us the complete set in PSA 10. And by my standards, I'm not looking for the scratched or unscratched versions for my master set. I actually prefer it without anything obstructing the card. So yeah, for my personal master set, I'm just going for the non-redeemable variant. And we do hit it on the Piazza Bird. One of my favorite mini sets in all of OG Zoo. I think it has some of the coolest artwork they ever did. And you guys know me, huge Piazza fan. Probably my favorite cryptid in all of I'll say OG Zoo, because I didn't connect with the new Zoo Piazza Bird that much. So yeah, definitely my favorite cryptid in OG Zoo. So yeah, you guys know me. I had to send in more than one. And not only did I send in 2, I sent in 3. So I actually had the most of this card, which I guess is no shocker. I was never counting how many I had. I just picked up the Piazza Bird more than any of the others. But we got 3 PSA 10s on the Piazza Bird, and yeah, this is all I sent in. I sent in 3, so we got 3 for 3 on the Piazza Bird. Man, it's such a sick looking card. Honestly, dare I say my favorite Piazza Bird artwork in all of MetaZoo? I'll have to double check that, but I think it might actually be. Just love the details on him. He looks very menacing. I love that. Love the colors. He has really nice shading. Just the art on this one's really well done. And he just pops. And then with the orange and black gradient background. I actually really like how simple the background is because it makes him pop more. And we got the entire Bear Walker set in PSA 10. So that is the entire set checked off for me, because I don't think I had any bear walkers graded. I might have had a Grim, so I'll have to double check that, but I didn't have any of the others. I only had one Loveland Frogman, so I was really crossing my fingers on this one. Yeah, thought it was very clean, thought I had a good shot. Almost bought one on eBay just to secure it for sure, just in case, but I decided not to. Yeah, and then, so that was the last, this was the last Dark Tower Mothman promo I sent in. I only sent in 4, 2 of each variant, and we did not get any 10s on this, so I'm still chasing one of the variants. I can't remember which one. I'll have to dig through my collection and figure out which one I'm missing in a 10. But yeah, still on the hunt for that. Yeah, I almost bought a Loveland Frogman. I actually decided not to because the guy, after OG Zoo started popping off more, the guy upped his price. He doubled it. So then I was like, yeah, no, I guess I'm not buying that then. And we got another Mothman Festival promo in a PSA 9. This one's actually one of the worst ones I probably sent in. Centering wise, yeah, that is really, that's really chopped. And we got another 10. So yeah, I sent a ton of these in, guys. Secured another 10. I think this was a pop 10 card before I sent mine in. And spoiler alert, I only got 3 10s on this card. This might have been my last one, actually, that we'll see today. So I got 3 10s. And yeah, I think now it's a pop 13 card. So yeah, very, very low pop. Very hard to grade because of how light the background is. And I found another Salem's Witch. I'll have to see what held this one back. This one actually has a really high gem rate as far as the Genesis cards go. So I was kind of surprised to see. I really thought this one was probably going to get a 10. Just based on how well this card usually does. So you have to take a deeper look at it. But I did find another one of these. And last but not least, another Bearwalker Moth. This one got a 9. So yeah, all of my Bearwalkers graded a 10, except for this Mothman. Maybe the centering was a little too off. Definitely thicker, way thicker on the bottom than on the top. So that could be it. I don't know. I think I put this one before my other one. So I think I thought this one was not as strong of a candidate as my one that got a 10. So yeah, I'm not super surprised that this one didn't 10. I was half expecting it to not get a 10 and get a 9. But yeah, that's all she wrote, guys. Let me know what you guys thought of the results. Let's see. What'll look like a good thumbnail. Maybe we'll do this because I just love Piazza Bird. Yeah, it's such a beautiful card. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought of my grading results. What was your favorite card in here? I thought it was a good variety. I mean, well, lots of Mothman Festival cards, a couple Genesis, some Bear Walkers. So, pretty fun submission. Yeah, I think overall I did pretty well. Let's see. Yeah, I think this is my 10 stack. Plus the Piazza Bird back here. So, I don't know. Where does that put us? Definitely didn't. Well, I definitely got more 9s and 1/8 than 10s. So, about a 50-50 actually, which is pretty good. That's about where I try to be, like at a bare minimum. So, yeah, definitely happy with these results. Super happy with super happy with completing the Bear Walker set and getting another one of these in a 10. But yeah, guys, that's all for this video. Let me know what you guys thought. What was your favorite card? And yeah, like, subscribe, comment, all that stuff. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.